Hi everyone, my name is Kate Hanlon and I'm a Nutrition Program Associate for the University of Missouri Extension in Pettis County. So today we're going to be making a cucumber salad with tomatoes, which is a recipe that I got off a resource that I use frequently for work called foodhero.org. If you haven't visited this website before, I highly recommend that you do, especially if you are running low on ideas of what to serve for dinner or you want to get out of a food rut. There are so many recipes on this website, you're bound to find something that you'll like. These recipes are not only healthy, but they're economical and they're quick to prepare. So in this video, we're also going to be going over on how to dice up our cucumber. And to dice up the cucumber, I'm going to be using my chef's knife. If younger children are preparing this recipe, a plastic knife can be used instead. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our recipe. So the first and the most important step is to wash our hands for 20 seconds using warm running water and soap. I went ahead and washed my hands off camera, and now with clean hands, I'm going to show you the ingredients we're working with today. We have 2 cups of chopped cucumber, a cup of tomatoes, and they didn't specify what type of tomatoes to use, so I am using grape today because that is my absolute favorite type of tomato. We have 1/4 cup of sweet onion. We have 2 cups of cooked and cooled rice, 2 teaspoons of dill weed, and to finish it off, we have 1/2 cup of a low-fat Italian dressing. Now, when you see in this recipe, it also says that you can use couscous. And if you're not familiar with what couscous is a very, very tiny pasta that is used in Middle Eastern cooking. Because my store didn't have couscous in stock, we're going with rice today. And if you're looking to increase your whole grain intake, you can switch the white rice with brown. Okay, so now we need to prepare our produce. Before we prepare our produce, we want to get rid of any dirt or germs by using cold running water. All right, so now that our cucumber is clean, it's time to chop it up. All right, so when chopping our veggies, we want to make sure that we are using a cutting board that is clean and lying on a flat surface. As you can see, I have my cucumber here. Okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is taking my hands, I'm going to hold it and slice down the middle. When you're done, you should have 2 halves. Okay, so taking one of those halves, we're going to place our index finger on one side of the cucumber and our thumb on the other. We want to make sure that we are holding our cucumber steady as we slice it in half. So going between those fingers, slice your cucumber in a downward motion. When you're done, that half should look like this. Okay, so after repeating the process on the other half of the cucumber, you should have 4 pieces that look like this. Now we need to get them into bite-sized pieces. And to do that, we are going to put them on our cutting board and using our knife, make 3 or 4, depending on the size of your cucumbers, long ways lines. Okay? And turning it around and starting at the white side, we are going to chop into bite-sized pieces that they look the same, but they're not exactly identical. It's really important that our pieces are bite-sized to prevent choking, and it also helps in a more polished look. And if you're going to be cooking your vegetables, it helps make sure that they get done at the same time. And if you're having to use a tomato that is large, you would just repeat the same process. All right, so now that we have all our ingredients prepared, it's time to assemble them. Okay, so we're going to put our cucumber in there, followed by my grape tomatoes, then the onion, the cooked rice, the dill, and lastly the Italian dressing. Okay, and when you're mixing the ingredients, you want to make sure that you use a bowl that allows you plenty of room to work. Okay, so using a rubber spatula, I'm going to kind of break up that rice, and we're just going to mix it all together. Okay, let's It's okay if you make some messes. It's part of the fun. Okay, now that our salad is mixed, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for maybe an hour or two to allow the ingredients time to develop. So this is it. This is our cucumber salad with tomatoes. You know, I really enjoy salads like these because they're light, they're refreshing, and they also give you the opportunity to get your different food groups in one sitting. So in this salad, we have 2 food groups, the grains, which is our rice, and vegetables, our cucumbers and tomatoes. And I also like that this recipe has different colored veggies. When it comes to veggies and fruits, we want to make sure that we eat a rainbow because each colored fruit or vegetable offers different vitamins that can keep us healthy. And you don't have to do a cucumber and tomato salad. You can use whatever vegetable that you like. Maybe you have some vegetables that are going to go bad and you don't want them to go to waste. Throw them in a salad. It's just a good way to eliminate any food waste. All right, everybody, our recipe is done. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to tell us in the comments how you liked it or if there was anything that you did differently. Have a wonderful day. Hi, everyone. My name is Kate Hanlon, and I'm a Nutrition Program Associate for the University of Missouri Extension in Pettis County. So today we're going to be making a cucumber salad with tomatoes, which is a recipe that I got off a resource that I use frequently for work called foodhero.org. If you haven't visited this website before, I highly recommend that you do, especially if you are running low on ideas of what to serve for dinner or you want to get out of a food rut. There are so many recipes on this website, you're bound to find something that you'll like. These recipes are not only healthy, but they're economical and they're quick to prepare. So in this video, we're also going to be going over on how to dice up our cucumber. And to dice up the cucumber, I'm going to be using my chef's knife. If younger children are preparing this recipe, a plastic knife can be used instead. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our recipe.